Alright, hey guys, and today I'm going to tell you some scams that are very popular and I just don't want you falling for them. Alright, so the first scam is very common. Send me rares and I will get, Best Decline wins a code for rares. Now you may think, oh, I want a rare, I want a code for rares. There is no codes for rares. Let me repeat that. There is no codes for rares. You may think, oh, I want more rares. But you will get scammed. They will take your items and run. Even if they say, okay, this person wins the code, they'll just go to their den. They'll make up some fake username or someone that didn't even really win, like maybe one of their buddies, and say, oh, this person wins, go to your den, and then they just run to their locked den and they don't get any soon rares, or they could just run somewhere else. So watch out for that one. Remember, there is no codes for rares. So next scam is animal code. Say you just have a snow leopard and you've been waiting forever to get an Arctic wolf, and they say, come to my den if you want a free Arctic wolf code or a lion code or a kangaroo code or something. And then they say, Best Decline or Best Gift will win the kangaroo or lion code. Very, very, very common scam. Say you do it and because you want an Arctic wolf, really bad, or a snow leopard. Say you have a snow leopard, or maybe even an Arctic wolf, and you've been waiting forever for a snow leopard, and then finally you see someone who, come to my den for free lion, Arctic wolf, snow leopard codes, all the animal kind of codes. Making a video right after. So, yeah, that's always a scam. There is no codes for kangaroos or anything except for the ones on the cards. There is no codes like random words like kangaroo or those kind of codes. Arctic wolf. They might say give you a fake code. They might say, okay, they take your item and they might give you a fake code. It's say, oh yeah, this code. You might say, why did you accept my item? And they could just run, or they could not get any rares and they could just pretend like they gave a fake code and they weren't scamming. And so don't fall for that one. That one's very common. Free rare codes, not as common as the free animal codes. So yeah, that are fake. Completely fake. Alright, so the next scam is Best Decline. Alright, so pretty much everyone knows that's a scam. Common sense. Oh, and if someone did have a membership code and it's a non-member or something, you'd think they'd use it on themselves. So yeah, that's another way you can tell it's a scam. Even if it's a member that already has a kangaroo and stuff, you might believe the animal that, say, it's an Arctic wolf, come to my den for a free Arctic wolf code or something, Another scam is the Best Decline. Best Decline is the most common scam there is. It's always Best Decline wins this. So they might say awesome trade, which is the exact same as Best Decline. So yeah, don't fall for that one. Always a scam. There is nothing about that scam that is true, real, or anything. That is, no question, period, a scam. So watch out for Best Decline. You will see it everywhere. Another scam, very not so common. It's common, but it might say there's this really stupid item. Someone says they want it for a spike collar. Say you want a spike collar worse than anything you've ever wanted in your life, which most jammers are. Oh, thank you, White Wolf. And it's like they say this. Watch out for this scam. Very, very, very common. They might say you have a really good item on trade. If you don't have any good item on trade, they might try to trade someone else. But say you have a spike wristband on trade, and all you wanted ever was a spike collar, and then you have the spike wristband on trade, and they trade you this stupid item for your spike wristband, and you accept, and then you try to trade it, and then the person runs before you can do it. It's a different person. That's like really a scam that a lot of people fall for. That's a very pretty much common scam. They'll trade you the stupid item they said they want for their spike collar for your wristband, and you accept, and then that person runs, and so does the person that you trade. So don't lose your stuff on that one. That one is a very hard scam to avoid. I almost did it once, but it's a very hard scam. And another thing I saw before is the same scam. It was like, trade me a dark purple slingshot for my short yellow spike collar. And I had this slingshot a couple days ago, and not a couple of days ago. I got this like 2 days ago. I haven't gotten any new items, so that's why. This was about 2 days ago, like the day I got it. There was this person saying, I want that color slingshot from my short yellow spike collar, and then his other person tried to trade me that exact color slingshot for my claw machine. That's how I know that's also a scam. The first experience I had on that one was, I was at someone's den, and they had a long purple collar on trade. I had a short purple collar, and my short purple collar was on trade, and she was telling me some certain items she wanted for it. Very cruddy items. Bad items. And her other person was trading me them for my spike collar. Imagine that. I almost fell for that one. I had all those items too. I had all those items. And I traded it to her and she declined. And she's like, oh wait, I don't want that item. I wanted this item. And then I had that item as well, and she's like, oh wait, I don't want that anyways. My friend said she didn't want that item. I wanted this item. So all of a sudden I didn't have that item. So her other player didn't have it either. So then her other player disappeared, and then she was like, be right back. And then right as her other player reappeared, she's like, back. And I'm sure her other player went off to, I'm sure she went off to find that item. Very stupid item. It was the teacup that it was being sold. And I was like, this is such a scam, dude. Nice try, and I'm not going to be fooled by that. And neither is anyone else. Don't fall for that one. Pretty common. Not used as many as Best Decline or anything. A lot of people know Best Decline is a scam. It always is a scam. There's nothing different about it being a scam. So, yeah. Another scam is pretty popular. Send me this item, or the 10th gift, or as many gift gets this. That's a scam that people use really often. Not as much as Best Decline or the code or the free rare code, but it's a scam people use a lot. And the most common, say, send me a really good rare. Whoever sends me the best rare beta gets this code, gets a spike collar. And you say you have a spike wristband, a long green spike wristband, and there's this long black spike collar, and they say, best send wins my spike collar. So you like, oh, I want that spike collar, I'll do anything. So you send them your long green spike wristband, and they run. So now they have another spike wristband. When the I flash you you flash me yours. This is how I got scammed my long purple spike collar. Declarence flashed me 2 of his long spike collars, and then he told me to flash him my spike collar. And so I did, because I thought, and then he auto-accepted it and ran. Unbuddied me and ran. A lot of people don't believe me, but it's true if you did want to know the truth. I also had proof that Declarence is still a scammer because he had the necklace on trade. So yeah, if you guys think he's not a scammer anymore, you're completely wrong, because he's still a scammer and he always will be. Scammer, liar, and cheater. That's all they are. All he is. Also, possibly, so yeah, say someone flashed you their long spike collar and you had and you say you had a short wristband that you love more than anything, and you flash them that, and they run and accept and run. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that there's a lot of people who use that scam, very rarely, but it is a scam that's pretty common. So it's a common scam, but it's not used that much. It's not like a scam no one uses. Another scam that no one uses is probably a scam that's not too popular right now. Is like they do something that seems like not a scam. Like someone says, send me the funniest jamagram. This has happened. Something, it was like this. It was the exact same thing as this is what happened. Send me the funniest jamagram to win a rare. And then, so I did it because it's not going to do anything. I'm just testing him to see if he was a scammer. And then he goes into his den. Then right when he put the necklace on trade, as I filmed it if you wanted to see it. I filmed it and he said best decline wins the rare or whatever. And I caught that on tape. I also told him I caught him on tape. And there's a lot of other ways, or they could say like, coolest jamagram wins a spike collar. And then they could have like a bunch of stuff on trade, and then they say best decline wins the spike collar, no scam. Because you might think, oh, he didn't scam at first, so I guess he's not going to scam anymore. Oh dear. Phew. So yeah, that's a not too common scam, but I'm pretty sure it's going to get more common. And probably last but not least, the scam that kind of common, kind of not common. It's the send me this, I send you that. That was a scam. That was like one of the first scams. So say they say if you say you have a short green spike collar and you don't like that color, say you don't like green, and they say, well, if you send me your short green spike collar, I'll send you a long red. Now, obviously, that's a scam, because a lot of people have found that out more than best decline. Why would you? That's a common sense scam. This was used a while ago. I did it as well. I had a long red spike collar as Yazzie Minson scammed. I had a long red spike collar, like I got it from Animal Jam. That was my monthly member gift. And he said, send me that collar and I'll send you a long purple. And I'm like, ooh, I really want a long purple. And because my favorite color is purple. I really wanted a long purple, so I did send him that color and he ran with it. So the video is ending, and watch out for all those scams. And please like and subscribe. And I hope that this helped you with your scams. Bye, guys. Avoid scams. Bye, guys.